Welcome to Saturday Cinema. I'm Phil Rohkohl, and today we'll look at the movie The Legend of Bagger Vance through a metaphysical lens. The plot of this movie is loosely based on the Hindu sacred text, the Bhagavad Gita, where the warrior hero Arjuna refuses to fight. The movie starts with Hardy Greaves playing golf, solo on the golf course. He is narrating the love of golf. He grabs his chest and falls down. He continues to narrate and begins to share how he grew to love this game no one can win. Hardy's flashback brings us to 1931 during the Great Depression. Georgia socialite Adele Inva-Gordon announces a publicity-garnering, high-stakes match at her struggling family golf course, featuring the greatest golfers of the era. Once promising golfer Randolph Juneau, whose career and life were derailed by World War I, is reluctantly brought in to play alongside the stars. Juneau is reluctant because he says since the war he has not been able to find his swing. This is until the enigmatic Bagger Vance walks straight into his life from the midst of night and offers to be his caddy and to help him find his swing. Throughout the movie, Bagger is giving Juneau small tidbits of advice in the form of golf advice. However, Bagger seems to be hinting that these are messages of inspiration on one's life. At one point, Bagger says, "You ain't alone. I'm right here with ya. I've been here all along. Now play the game, your game. The one that only you was meant to play. The one that was given to you when you come into this world." This reminds me of the poem Footprints in the Sand by, I believe, an unknown author, where it says, "My son, my precious child, I love you and I would never leave you. During your times of trial and suffering, when you see only one set of footprints, it was then that I carried you." At one point in the movie, Juneau seems lost. Bagger tells him that it's time for him to see the field. He tells him, "Put your eyes on Bobby Jones. Look at his practice swing, almost like he's searching for something. Then he finds it. Watch how he settles himself into the middle of it. Feel that focus." He got a lot of shots he could choose from, duffs and tops and skulls. There's only one shot that's in perfect harmony with the field. One shot that's his authentic shot, and that shot is going to choose him. There's a perfect shot out there trying to find each and every one of us. All we got to do is get ourselves out of the way to let it choose us. Can't see that flag as some dragon you got to slay. You gotta look with soft eyes. See the place where the tides and the seasons and the turning of the earth all come together, where everything that is becomes one. You gotta seek that place with your soul, Juneau. Seek it with your hands. Don't think about it. Feel it. Your hands is wiser than your head ever gonna be. Now I can't take you there, Juneau. Just hopes I can help you find a way. Just you, that ball, that flag, and all you are. Lao Tzu, in ancient China in the 6th century BC, said, "The human spirit has its source in the divine fountain which must be permitted to flow freely through man. Anyone who flows as life flows has solved the enigma of human existence and needs no power. Anything is evil that blocks the flow of creative action, and everything is healthy that flows with the universe. In the movie, Juna's not doing well and is struggling to continue. Bagger tells him, "You want to quit, Mr. Juna? You know, you can just go ahead and creep off somewhere. I'll tell folks that you got sick." Truth being told, ain't no one gonna really object. In fact, they'd probably be happy as bugs in a bake shop to see you pack up and go home. Juna says, "You know I can't quit." Bagger says to him, "I know, just making sure you knew it too." Napoleon Hill said, "Effort only fully releases its reward after a person refuses to quit." Bagger summarizes his message saying, "Yep, inside each and every one of us is a true authentic swing, something we was born with, something that's ours and ours alone, something that can't be taught to you or learned. Something that gotta be remembered. Over time, the world can rob us of that swing. It can get buried inside us under all our wouldas, couldas, and shouldas. Some folk even forget what their swing was like." Florence Scovel Shinn, in her book The Game of Life, in the chapter The Law of Substitution, says, "Sometimes our desires are misdirected. Many people are in ignorance of their true destinies and are striving for things and situations which do not belong to them and would only bring failure and dissatisfaction if attained." At the end of the movie, Hardy comes to, gets up, gathers his clubs, and starts to walk away. He sees Bagger in the distance, his great spiritual advisor, beckoning him home, guiding him again as he had promised. Thank you for listening to our review of The Legend of Bagger Vance. If you've not already seen this, it's certainly worth your time, and if you have seen it, it may be worth another look through a metaphysical lens.